together. Huh?
His head's right here.
Okay, so Brandon wants to show off his little buddy here for starters, or we'll get there.
Why is it all blurry?
I don't know. Is it blurry on your guys' end? Oh, no,
I think
it's
it was
not.
Trying to focus.
Now it's better. Okay. So we're just going to go over some announcements real quick, or I'll try to make it quick. This is Whiskey Tango Talk. I'm Kristin. This is Brandon from Whiskey Tango Farms. We're in right smack dab in the middle of Wisconsin, and we do this live Q&A every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We talk about rabbits, quail, gardening, self-sufficiency, homesteading, and pretty much everything, to be honest. Like, we get sidetracked a bit. But first of all, thank you to Ed. He is our moderator. Hopefully he's in the chat. So thank you to him.
Verna's here too.
Oh, hello. And we'll go through the comments and read everybody's hellos and everything. All questions are welcome, like whether it's newbie, intermediate, advanced. So especially newbies, I want people to feel welcome to ask anything. There is no such thing as a stupid question. Well, I have worked in customer service, so it's not entirely true. But go ahead and ask us anything about quail or homesteading or gardening, and we'll do our best to answer or at least get back to you. Also, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notifications about all of our upcoming videos. We've been a bit busy, so we haven't really had time to make a lot of videos. Hopefully that'll change here soon. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and obviously here on YouTube. On Facebook and Instagram, it's both Whiskey Tango Farms and then either dash or underscore WTF. WhiskeyTangoFarms.net is where you can find us for hatching eggs. We ship hatching eggs nationwide. We're NPIP. We also have stacking egg trays, t-shirts, Quail Daddy's calendar. Go get yours. So
they'll be off the website in a couple weeks. So
yep, get it while you
can. Get it while you can.
Buy now or cry later. But we specialize in feather sexable Coturnix quail. We do have some non-feather sexable celadons right now that we're working on a couple other color projects as well. Let's see. We also have, obviously, quail is our biggest thing, but we also have ducks, chickens, and rabbits. In fact, Elsa did have 4 babies this morning, so hopefully I haven't gotten a chance to go out there because I just got home from work, but after this I'll go check on them. But everybody was the one's tummy was huge. But I didn't really look at them too long because it's really, really cold here, and I just wanted to get them back in and get them covered back up with fluff. Little Mama is supposed to have babies here. I'm hoping tomorrow morning or maybe the next day. We also are part of some quail groups on Facebook, so please look for those. Newbie Quail Lovers is the biggest one. People really, really enjoy that one. We also have Quail for Profit, which Brandon, Bill, and I admin and moderate. There's Quail Call, which is for if you're past kind of the newbie stage. The self-sufficient quail and quail in the kitchen. I apologize if I forgot any. Please let me know. But catch us on those or in those groups. We'd be happy to see you. But without further ado, the reason we were not on last week. Can you guys see him? Oh, you kind of can. This is, well, you introduced him.
Nano.
And not because of iPod Nano is small, right?
Yeah, well, it's not because it's Nano, it's just because.
So that is him. He is a blue Great Dane. He's 8 weeks old. He's super grunty and cuddly, and I love him. Well, Brandon loves him too. Brandon has been the one primarily taking care of him because he's me, Brandon's dog. So we want to make sure that he bonds with him the most, but I've gotten a couple cuddles in and I love it. So, all right, that should be it. So we'll get to the comments. I have a lot of scrolling to do.
I think you do.
What?
Oh, there's only one here. It says, Feathered and Shell, here to drop a like, now back to my alter ego.
So first up on my end, I have Jasmine. She says, LOL, hey y'all. Hello, Jasmine. And we have our moderator, Ed Got Bait. Good evening, everyone. Glad you could make it. Oh, it shows like where they're commenting from too, because we
stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
So Facebook.com will show if they're on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then we have S.O. Swanson says, hello, Jasmine.
Hello.
He is the one that runs the Quail Call group. S.O. Swanson says, I have to play this in stereo because I didn't get my WTF fill last week and don't want to have a WTF deficiency. I love it. Jasmine said, just got in from doing farm chores. Thankful for my coveralls, coat, and gloves. The wind chill is killing me. We just had 65-degree weather yesterday and now in the teens with 20-mile-per-hour winds. Oof. That's when
it's a big temperature swing.
Yeah, that's when animals struggle really hard. And humans. I struggle.
Oh, Nano's a baby with the cold.
He is.
Especially when it got really cold today. It was like 5 degrees or something like that this morning.
It was crisp.
2 degrees. I don't know.
Yeah.
He wouldn't leave my legs. He's like, I don't want to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Sometimes too, like when he's done going to the bathroom, then he'll like come and like sit on your shoes and look up at you like, please pick me up. I don't want to be in the snow. So Jasmine says, yes, I think Missouri is either menopausal or bipolar. Maybe both. S.O. Swanson says, interesting how just 150 miles south of you, it's 40 degrees. That is crazy. Even sometimes me driving a half hour north to work, like there can be quite a big difference. It's interesting.
With me driving an hour south, a lot of times I'll get like 10 to 20 degrees difference. That's pretty crazy. And the, snow turns to rain.
Yeah. Verna is here, says hello everyone. 45 degrees here today, going down to 9 tonight. He's really noisy. Like he's just
because I keep moving,
groaning.
He's not happy that I'm moving.
Very, very vocal. Verna says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, everyone. Yes, please do. Verna says, I know why my new babies are so loud. I bet I have twice as many males as females.
That sucks.
Oh, I hope not.
More food in the freezer. More food, food for the dog.
S.O. Swanson said, I was going to put a microwave in my little office, but my daughter refuses to let me. She said I'd be self-sufficient and she'd never get to see me. Was it you that posted it's your daughter's birthday today? I saw that this morning on somebody's page. I want to say it was S.O. Swanson. Well, happy birthday to whoever's daughter it was. Ed Got Bait says they are calling for 7 to 10 inches of snow here. LOL. I will believe it when I see it sticking to the ground. LOL. Wow.
Good luck.
Yeah. Jasmine says hello. Ed, been doing some motivational reading over here. Awesome. Love to know what you're reading. You should text me. Although I'm reading so many things right now, and I've been reading about like raw feeding because this one here eats raw food. The dog, not the husband. So I have learned so much, and Jasmine has been helping Brandon and I a lot with learning that. So it's crazy. There's a lot to learn. So I'm reading that, and then I read my nonfiction, and then on my way to work I listen to Audible. So all sorts of stories in my head, and it's just a lot. So I'll have to finish a couple before I start another. Bags of Love says, good evening, everyone from North Carolina. Hello. Frank Kimball is in the house. Hi, Verna, Jasmine, and Ed. He is to a Wisconsinite at F&E Quail Farm. Thanks for joining us, Frank. Hopefully we'll be seeing you next weekend to do some NPIP testing. So
next weekend.
We're getting ready for that, making sure that we're going to be following, obviously, like our biosecurity standards and all that to make sure that our farm stays nice and secure and their farm stays nice and secure. So lots to think about to be safe. So what is that? Choo-choo trains?
Yeah.
Hi. Jesse Mills says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello. Thanks for joining us. Jasmine says, okay, friends, got y'all in my ears, but I need to multitask tonight for a bit. Vacuum duty calls because these 100 plus 3.5-week-old quail are dusty. Good thing they're cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we, yeah, it's a lot to keep up on. Joan says, greetings from southern Arizona, where my incubator is packed with 120 eggs, over 50 celadon, checking 2 breeding pens fertility. Awesome. Good for you. Good luck with all your babies.
Exciting.
So everybody's saying hi to each other. Oh, and Verna said, I think my last hutch is full of brews. Good eating. Yes. We have Yusef Freezer here. Hello, Whiskey Tango Farms from Lexington, Massachusetts.
Good evening. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for coming. And then Yusef asked Jesse Mills, hello, I have a question. Was it you who sent me 2 huge bags of feed? I wonder if that was for the 18 and under.
It's the 18 and under. I don't remember who sends that. I can't remember at all.
Well, everybody wants to see the dog. That was obviously, now we have showed him, but he's sleeping. He sleeps a lot. Like, there is a huge difference between our Corgi Latte and him. Like, she does not cuddle. She's high energy, like always on the go, and he's like super chill.
And even when she was a puppy, she didn't sleep nearly as much as he does.
He sleeps a lot. He's super. I love him.
I mean, he plays good and stuff, but like, yeah, he sleeps. And plus, I kind of purposely fed him like a little over an hour ago, so he'd be sleeping this whole time.
Witch Doctor says, good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Michelle Rushing is here. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Thanks for joining us. We have PJ's Family Farm here. It says, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here. Oh, Frank is saying hello to us.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Gary Miller says, greetings, Whiskey Tango Farms, Verna, Ed Got Bait, Jasmine, and to the rest of the Quail family and friends from North Carolina.
Good evening.
Thanks for coming. Freedom Quail Farm says, hello, my newest Quailian hatch is helping me get silver fox rabbits on Saturday. Yay!
That's exciting.
I approve. That's what Elsa is, the babies that we just had. The one looked lighter in there, so I'm not sure if it's like a blue or a chocolate. I don't really know much about the other like non-black variations basically, so I'll have to send some pictures.
It was not black?
No, it was like that
this
color.
color?
It was like
probably blue.
Yeah. But there's
probably
like
a blue silver fox.
Well, there's blue and lilac, and
yeah.
I don't know. To me, they're very similar. At least in the rabbits, there's a big difference between a blue and a lilac Great Dane, though. I really like the lilacs. They remind me of a silver Weimaraner. Oh, Verna posted our link. Thank you so much. WhiskeyTangoFarms.net. So Verna's moderating tonight too. So thank you, Verna.
Yeah.
And then Jesse said, nope, it wasn't me like for the feed. I just started providing a Gobi thermometer this month. I can't remember who's providing the feed. I thought it was S.O. Swanson. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Jasmine says, seeds. Where has everyone decided to shop for seeds this year? I have so many catalogs. I requested a catalog.
Half a mile down the road.
I got requested a catalog from Baker Creek or whatever, the rareseeds.com or whatever it is with the heirloom. And I have so much in my cart right now. It's ridiculous. And I don't even have a catalog. Like I was just looking online. But yeah, I'd love to know where everybody's getting their seeds. If not locally, like online. I don't know like who to trust, you know, like I don't want to I don't know. I think
So
I probably have enough from on like in my cart as it is, but I'll
I've
never
always
say
had
no.
good luck with the local place down the road. They
Jobs.
have really good quality seeds.
Yeah.
And they're nothing compared to like Walmart seeds. You know, I almost always have 100% germination rate on them, which is awesome.
I'm a little sad we can't seem to find garlic, which I know you're supposed to plant it in the fall, like now that I've read about all that. So we probably won't find any till the fall.
Yeah, I planted some in the spring last year, and it didn't go well because you can try, but it just didn't go well.
Kelly says, okay, let's try my comments again. LOL. Hello, Kelly. Tickle Trunk from Feathered Connections. Sorry I didn't see your other comment. Something must not have worked. It's weird.
Should probably be talking crap.
Yeah, you must have had some swear words in there or something. I don't know. Witch Doctor says, can you ship eggs to a friend out of state if you are not NPIP? They would be for hatching. No, in order for them to go across state lines, you need to be NPIP. Verna says, waiting for my calendar.
Yeah, it's on its way.
I got a notification that it had shipped.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised it's not there yet. I hope they didn't lose it. I'll be really ticked.
No, I can look at the tracking and see.
Michelle says that calendar is hysterical. It sure is. I like Mr. April a lot. I think we need to see it.
Why is it always that picture?
Yeah, March is pretty good. That's Mr. April himself. Look at that farmer tan. Ow!
Whatever. So I was trying to convince everybody that it's the girls that get to do this next
I
year.
don't think that's as fun though.
But
this is hilarious.
Nobody wants to go up on that.
I don't think we could make it as nearly as good as that.
No, this one decent one.
Chris Carnes from Slightly Redneck. I love that it just like is sitting on his head.
Right.
Don't show too many.
I'm just trying to figure out which ones.
And there's some that are family friendly. I mean, they're all family friendly, I guess. Like they're all safe.
Yeah, you know, this is like the best photo.
That's the cleanest one.
I love this photo out of all of them.
Because even December could probably offend the wrong person.
Yeah.
But oh well.
I don't know where the end is. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, we're done with that.
Question, when do the cake sets ship?
Cake sets?
I don't know.
What's cake set?
I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. I apologize. Tickle Trunk is here.
Yeah, I don't know what that... I'm sorry.
PJ's Family Farm says, I ordered my Quail Daddy's calendar.
Awesome.
You're going to love it. Lance is here. Says, how can I wash quail eggs from my farm before I put them in my incubator? You don't. We have rollout cages. Well, even his one hutch does not have rollouts, and you just get clean ones. You know, if they have a lot of manure on them, don't use them. You can kind of brush them off, like if they got like sand on them or something, but you don't want to wash them because you'll wash the bloom off, which is what protects bacteria from getting in the egg. So.
Witch Doctor said, when does the calendar ship? The calendar ship when they're ordered. They're print on demand, so you order the calendar, and it usually takes like a day or two, sometimes to like 3 or 4, for them to like actually get in the mail and ship to you. And then of course it's, you know, I think they ship out of Illinois, so Dale always seems to get his first. But yeah, however long it takes to get stuff from Illinois to wherever you live.
Kelly said, My 2-year-old and hubby both have COVID most likely, but we can't get tested here in Utah unless we have to because they don't have enough tests. Well, I hope they start feeling better soon.
Yeah, my family,
Tiffany!
my whole family had COVID a while ago.
I'm so excited. Sorry. Tiffany from Tealstone Homestead.
They're doing good though.
Actually has the shirt I'm wearing. Oops.
Yeah.
Says Coturnix Quail Lover, and they're on her website, tealstonehomestead.com. And it's a sweater, and it's super soft. And it came today, and I love it. And then I also bought a T-shirt that has a rabbit on it. We're going to our very first rabbit show on Saturday, and it says "Nice tats" because you tattoo their ear. I think I'm gonna wear that on Saturday. But so I'm like layered with Tealstone Homestead swag. So anywho, hi Tiffany. Oh, everybody's loving Mr. Nano. Michelle says, Kelly, USPS has a form on their website to get 4 tests for free. Not sure how long the shipping time is, though. It's good to know.
It's interesting.
Mr. Dale is here. Good evening, everyone. Wisconsin here. Go get those Quail Daddy calendars. Yes, go get you some.
WhiskeyTangoFarms.net.
Yes. And Ed did post the link in the comments as well. Jasmine says, Nano!
Yep.
He doesn't know his name yet.
He kind of, sort of, is learning. I don't know. He's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's taking on training pretty quick on some stuff, so.
Mm-hmm. It's funny when he, like, hops around because his legs are so long and he's kind of awkward. Like, he kind of reminds me of a giraffe, and he's kind of clumsy, but he's also graceful. It's really bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it. Pastime 84 says, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Kelly says, been taking that horsey ivermectin. Hillbilly tip we heard was it's the same dosage, so we take that to hopefully lessen symptoms. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's the, what you call it, medicine.
Michelle says, I'm so excited to watch your new puppy grow. I wanted a Great Dane for years. Yeah, so I have to actually check my messages. I may or may not already be trying to get one for myself because I've completely fallen. I love Latte, don't get me wrong. But I've been pretty open with like mental health and whatever, but like having a giant dog like cuddle with you, I'm like, oh my God, I think that's what I need. And Latte doesn't really cuddle. Like if she sits by me, she'll like sit by my feet or like in my nest, like behind my knees. She doesn't like cuddle. So I think I want a Great Dane too. And
She
I
just
really
wants
want
another beast to eat us out of all of our quail.
Yeah. Victoria says she loves the name. Thank you. Yeah, we went through quite a few names. Tiffany said that sweatshirt looks amazing on you, Kristin. Thank you. I'm definitely glad I got the bigger size. I got the medium instead of the small because I mean it's a sweater, so I like it feeling more roomy. So.
Did you see that T-shirt that you got sent to? Other one?
Yeah, the one that says if the stars will worship, then so will I.
Did you order that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it from Southern Fried Sheiks.
Okay.
I just got a shirt in that said, if the stars were made to worship, then so will I. And it's got stars on it, and it's really pretty.
Right. I wasn't sure because it was the wrong size that you normally wear.
What size was it?
Large.
Yeah, because their stuff runs really small usually.
Oh. So
I would rather have it be too big than too small.
I'm getting hot with the heater on my lap.
Freedom Quail Farm says, Tealstone Homestead, I just spent all day watching your videos to prepare for silver fox rabbits we're getting on Saturday. Thank you for all your inspiration. Yes, Tiffany is the reason we have silver fox and creme de argent, and 2 of them are from her, and the other 2 are because of her. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Lance says the way my pen is, some of the eggs have poop on them. Yeah, if you can, like if the manure is kind of dry and you can kind of like brush it off, like just with your hand or with a dry cloth or something, you could do that, but don't use any wet cloth or anything. Robert is here, says, hi from Minnesota, -13 tonight. Great, that's probably what's coming this way.
They've been getting some really cold temperatures to the west of us, and it hasn't really hit us too much. I don't know what's been like the little like bubble that's protected us, but they've had some really cold negative temperatures, and it hasn't crossed the border, which I've been happy about.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks for you guys, but
we were supposed to have at my work we had somebody come up from Texas to help us out like right before Christmas, and it was unusually cold like right before Christmas. So I joked with him that he got super lucky because he was expecting really cold weather. And then he was supposed to come up this week, but something came up. One of their employees got sick, so he had to stay down there to cover. But I texted him. I'm like, yeah, you dodged a bullet with this one because it's really cold this week. And I sent him a picture of my dash. I'm like, and it said, I think it was 5 this morning. And I was like,
that was really cool.
Oh my gosh. And he's like, yeah, I'll pass. So hopefully he'll come up soon again. But Gary Miller says, I just wanted to let you know that I have 34 of my own quail eggs in my homemade incubator, and it is day 10. I can't wait to see what I get. That's awesome. Really cool. Like, you made it, and the eggs are yours. That's super exciting.
I remember a while back he sent me pictures of it and stuff when he was building it.
We need to have a talk.
Yeah, you can send that weather up here, please.
Yeah,
you can package it up in a box and send it to me.
My cousin is in Vegas right now, and she keeps sending me Snapchats and messages, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could be there. She's at SCI, which I guess it must be like, I think it's like a safari hunting convention thing.
Sorry, moving you guys.
Because her husband has a safari business in South Africa, so I think that's what they're there for. Silverback Stacker says, got my first egg this morning, my second this afternoon, which I dropped. Oh no! Well, congrats on the eggs, and I'm awesome. Sorry you dropped that.
I drop eggs a lot.
Yeah, and then you forget to because I understand you drop them because your hands are probably full, but then you forget to go back and pick them up.
Yes.
And then they like get dry because we have the fan in there like circulating air, and it just even though it's not warm, it like bakes.
They come off easier that way.
Maybe when it's not like 20 degrees out, they like freeze to the ground.
I've cleaned a couple. Yeah, I know.
Jennifer Meyer says, what a pretty puppy. I hatched some not true to breed jumbos. One girl is blondish, but colored just like the browns. What color will she be? They are 3 weeks today. I wonder.
Egyptian?
No, because that's red. If she's blondish, I wonder if she's Italian or maybe Egyptian Fee. Because the Egyptian Fee look kind of blonde, like strawberry blonde to me.
Yeah. Some of them are really light.
Mm-hmm. Ed Got Bait says, which doctor better break out the thermal underwear? Yeah. Peg P is here. Hello from Northern California.
Evening.
Hello. Thanks for joining us. Freedom Quail Farm says, congratulations on the puppy. They're so much fun. Yes.
Big handful.
It doesn't feel like fun when he's whining in the middle of the night to go potty, but,
he's getting better.
Yeah. Oh, Jessie says, Loretta is upset she missed seeing the puppy. LOL.
Here you go. You ready?
Oh, Letty. Here he is. It's Mr. Nano. Oh, he's like, why did you move me, Dad? Yeah? Are you done? Okay, then. He does not like being disturbed. He's so cute. I just love him so much. He loves Brandon. Like, he's obsessed with Brandon, which is good. Ed Got Base says, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Yes, please. Ericism says, hello all from Ohio. Hello. And Tiffany was just saying, Freedom Quail Farm, that is awesome. Thank you. Ed Got Bait, Witch Doctor. Ed Got Bait says, Witch Doctor, LOL, 65 is short sleeve and short sweater. Yes, that sounds amazing.
20s is. I wear shorts and short sleeves.
You do get some stares, though.
I know.
Even the Wisconsinites are like, they're like, dang, he's got a thick skin. Like,
I don't know. Maybe it was the one time I fell in the creek when I was a kid. And when I was in 4th grade, I fell in the creek and I walked home a mile and a half with my shirt frozen out in front of me. And I was freezing. I was chilled to the bone. And never went to the hospital or anything, but I'm pretty sure I had hypothermia. But I don't know. I'm here.
Callie Quail Keepers says, hey guys, Nova had her kits today. I haven't checked to see how many. Kind of scared. I just want her to be a good mama. Stoked though. They'll be 45 for a low for a week. No worries there. Good. Yeah, you should be fine. Is that one of your silver fox, Brooke?
I think so.
With a name like Nova, I would think so. But
she said that last week that she was expecting.
Silverback Stacker says Jungs. Yeah.
It's a local, whatever.
Garden
center.
Garden and landscaping. Not really even landscaping. Just yeah.
Yeah, they do landscaping stuff.
Witch Doctor says Baker's Creek, they will send you the most amazing catalog. Yeah, so I requested mine probably in November.
Really?
Or maybe it was December. That October to like the beginning of January is a blur for me. I don't know. Maybe I should order another one. Maybe I thought I ordered one and I didn't. That sounds like something I would do.
Or I accidentally threw it out with all the magazines we get. Yeah,
I'll just get another one. Witch Doctor says, let's start a
seed sharing co-op.
Thank you. I'm the one getting tongue-tied tonight.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, Brooke said she was going to send me some loofah seeds. I'm super excited. And then some other stuff that I don't even know what it is, to be honest. But we were talking because Sarah on Living Traditions talks about loofahs, and she has lots of videos on loofah gourds and like how to use them and whatever. And yeah, I guess Brooke has them, and she said she would try to send me some seeds, so that would be fun. But yeah, seeds. Michelle says, I have really enjoyed my seed experience with
My Gardener.
It's
a YouTuber.
Okay. Tiffany says Baker Creek is amazing. Have you ordered there before or no? I have so much in my cart right now. It's ridiculous. Silverback Stacker says Jung sells some online. Got my tomato seeds from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where we got our corn last year. And I'm guessing that's probably where we'll get our corn this year too.
I'm just going to buy one variety though.
Yeah, and we'll just plant like succession planting, I think. Mm-hmm. My ornamental corn, like Indian corn, probably should say ornamental corn. I don't know, that's probably vulgar or whatever, but
that we're going to plant again.
Yeah, I'm getting all that from, well, I want to save what we have, but I'm also, there's some like cool stuff that I have in my cart from Baker's Creek.
Yeah, the stained glass stuff or whatever.
Yeah, gem corn. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thurston Stout says, been incubating today. Is day 18 so far. I have 11 that have hatched out of 40 so far. Hey guys. Well, good.
Awesome.
Hopefully they keep hatching. Good for you. Congrats. Ericism says Baker Creek has free shipping right now. I wish they had coupon codes, like, or referral codes, because then we could just like refer each other and like just keep sharing coupon codes.
I think that probably goes against some rules somewhere.
I'm sure it does. But if they're your friends, we're all friends here. We're all family. It's the Quail family. Jeff Martin says seeds, Jungs, Baker Creek, totally tomatoes. I didn't know that Jungs was actually popular. Like,
yeah, I think it's a little bigger, but I mean,
that's
I don't
cool.
know, it's local to us.
Oh, that's an idea. Witch Doctor says bring your calendars to QuailCon and get it signed. Yeah, that would be something good for Saturday.
I will sign your calendar for you.
It's on video, online. There's proof. He said he would do it. So,
yep.
Yeah, we talked with Zach and Jenna and Verna and George. I know he's just like stretching out on Friday about QuailCon, just kind of finalizing some things before we make the big announcement and tickets go on sale and stuff. So talking about it was super exciting and like it's getting real again. So hopefully we'll start getting some more word out. So I'm excited. But yeah, that's a good idea. Bring your Quail Daddy's calendar to QuailCon. Yes. We do know it's going to be Labor Day weekend again, and it's going to be a 2-day event this year. So I can share that. I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa says, sup, folks. Congrats on the new pup. Really glad to see that for you all. Got a quail incubating question for you. Going into lockdown here, I'm not finding a lot of info about what temp the last day should be at and what humidity do you personally... it cut it off. Oh.
Personally prefer, I'm seeing 65 to 70.
Oh. It really depends on your climate. So the temperature you leave the same, anywhere between 99.5 to 100, somewhere around there. I wouldn't go any more than that. Never trust the thermometer and humidity meter on the incubator. Like always have at least one more of each. And then humidity, we bump ours up. So right now we just run our cabinet incubator at 65% humidity the entire time.
Usually when we're doing staggered hatches right now, we have just one in there. So I'm normal humidity. I think it's at 45 or 50.
Yeah, but then during lockdown, we bump up to 65 to 70. I have seen some folks say that they do that and then their chicks are drowning in the shell. I've had people that do dry hatches and they do just fine. For us here in our house, that seems to be what works best for us. So you kind of just have to play with it. We do have a video about incubating on our YouTube that goes over all that stuff. So definitely check that out. Ninja Verna is getting rid of trolls. Thank you, ma'am. Verna, you're too fast. I didn't even see them. Yes, she is quick. Melissa says, and regarding the Quail Mommy's calendar, chicks in flannel and made-up beards, LMAO, balancing glasses of wine, for farming implements, and quail.
See?
I could do the flannel, maybe not the beard, but I could rock like a lumberjack
That's what I'm saying.
Combo. All right.
I don't know. A lot of people were saying that they wouldn't do it, though. So.
Oh, I don't know. You said you weren't going to do the Quail Daddy's calendar to begin with, though, either. It took a little poking and prodding.
No.
I think it would be fun. It's just that when you said Quail Mommies, I pictured something way less family friendly than that, and I was like, I am not.
That's not what I was thinking at all.
Okay, I was like, I am not. No, no way. I'm like, that's not. No.
Nope. We don't have to go there.
Cali Quail Keeper says, got your goodies coming, mailing tomorrow. Oh, thank you. I'm so excited. I'll have to send you pictures.
I was confused there for a minute. I'm like, what?
Essa Swanson said, better order early or you won't get to see Dale showing some skin. He's January and August, I believe. Well, you can't show it. They don't, like, you can't be showing everybody all the pictures or they're not going to buy the calendar. But yeah, Dale is he's for 2 months. Zach has 3 months. Brandon has 1. Joey from Feathered Connections has 1.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. But, yeah, this is this month's. So.
Yeah, get it while you can.
Get it while you can display it.
Yes. Luke from Time and Timber is in there for 1 month. Chris has 2 months. I can't remember if I said that already. I think that's everybody. So
where are you going, Nana? Fall. No, he's chilling next to me, upside down.
But yeah, we didn't have quite enough models, so some men had to do a couple months or more. Plus, like when we went and did Brandon's picture, like we didn't do like different poses and settings and stuff. Dale, Chris, and Zach all had like multiple settings and stuff. So I was like, cool, you're gonna be voted for multiple months. So yeah, they're so good, you guys. Like, they're so good. It will give you a good laugh. Chuck Yonk is here. Hello. Evening, all from East Texas. Got moved and starting up with birds again. Awesome. Currently have 37 11-day-old chicks and 40 eggs in my homemade incubator. Internet here sucks, but I'm trying to watch.
Cool.
Well, congrats on the move. I know moving is not fun, but I'm excited for you for your babies.
Black seed cumin and
get some DMSO. I'll tell you how to use it to help with the COVID symptoms. Callie Quail Keeper says, so if I think she's not nursing them, should I get kitten milk / formula? So that's what we did when our rabbits were struggling. But like disclaimer, they did pass away. The one that I was trying to give kitten replacement milk to, though, the hole on the nipple was too big, so the flow was too fast, and I think it actually like came out too fast and went in his lungs, and I drowned it. It's really sad. So be careful with that. But yeah, that's best. I mean, obviously, if they only nurse like 2, maybe 3 times a day, so you may not even see her in there. So if you look at the babies and they have like big round bellies, they're fine. But like if you can see their rib cage and stuff, she's not feeding them. So definitely supplement. But I was looking into actually shelving the babies because of the temps here. And I was kind of asking some folks about that. And they said, yeah, you just have to take the nest box out there 15 minutes twice a day and they'll be fine. So, but it seemed pretty toasty in there. Like Elsa pulled lots of fur at the last second, and like there's a lot of fur in there. And I like stuck my hand in there, and they felt really warm, so I just left them. I figured I'll just like try. I really want to try to let nature do its thing. I say that, but I did modify the cages, so hopefully we'll have an update video, and hopefully it all goes well. Ed Gotbait says, so Brandon, are you thinking about bringing some cool laser stuff to QuailCon? Maybe if he finds a vent for his laser, because
like I said, I have to rearrange the office and move the laser to the window and design a vent and do all that stuff. But yeah, I was thinking about some ideas. I mean, if anybody's got ideas they want lasered, let me know.
Yusuf said, so what is the puppy's name?
It is Nano.
Nano, like an iPod Nano, but that's not why his... Yusuf, you might be... Do they even have Nanos anymore? He's probably too young. Oh my gosh, I'm too old. Michelle said, I've not heard you discuss mental health, but that's why I'm looking too. We finally lost both of our very old dogs this past year. I need a new dog. That's hard. It's hard because, you know, like your home is empty, but you're still grieving because they are family members, you know, so it is really sad. But then hopefully Eventually your heart will heal enough that you can welcome a new fur baby into your home. Yeah, I talked about mental health more so on, there was a update when I was talking about how we like lost all the rabbits and stuff, and I was just saying that basically like this litter from Elsa and the litter from Lil Mama, who's due probably tomorrow morning or the next morning, if they don't make it, like I probably won't breed anymore until spring, because like I don't think I can mentally handle that heartbreak some more, just because it's dark here and like winter is really hard, and just I have to protect my own mental health sometimes. I think so. Their bellies work, like I feel really good about it.
If not, Nano has some snacks.
Savage. Callie Quail Keeper says, Onyx is my silver fox new papa, beautiful buck. Tiffany had a silver fox named Onyx too. Actually, I think that's Aurora. It's either Aurora Borealis's dad or Galaxy's. Pretty sure. So.
I don't remember. You look at the pedigree.
Yes.
Or you could ask.
I'm sure she'll.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Yusuf says I'm doing chores at the same time, so that's why I'm not so active. Sorry, no problem. That's not an issue. Tealstone Homestead said, so tonight I had a little quail fall into an open register vent. Oh my god. Luckily we were able to save it. Always an adventure.
Jeez.
Oh.
That sounds fun.
Oh my gosh. I guess that's the one good thing about us not having a basement is like.
Although last year we had an escapee.
Oh my god.
And I was standing there making breakfast in the morning by the stove. And I'm like, Kristin, there's chirping over here. I'm like, where's this chirping come from? And I kept looking and looking and no idea where it was. It was in the cupboard. Underneath it. And there was no way to access it. So I literally had to cut the front of the cupboard off so we could save the quail chick.
Yeah. And I forgot like how it got in there. Like I think there's a small gap like at the back of the cupboard basically.
It's at there's like a small board in front and then there's a gap like probably about that big. They kind of hop up like, over.
I don't even know how it even found that.
I don't know. I'm guessing Moonshine was chasing it. But yeah.
Oh, darn Moonshine.
Did you skip?
Yeah, I was trying to click up here and then I clicked in the wrong spot, but thanks for pointing it out.
Oh, sorry.
Verna says, just remember everyone, January is typically the coldest month of the year. Yeah, and almost every year we get a snowstorm on my birthday, so just everybody, at least in Wisconsin, be prepared for a snowstorm the end of February, because it never fails. Del Choo Choo says, hey, greetings from Cuba. Did he toot? Mm-hmm. I don't want to smell.
It was a nasty one.
Lovely.
Like, thanks.
He's trying to blow you a kiss with his tush.
I think he needs to go potty.
Kelly says, hope all my quail fam are staying healthy. Glad to hear you had rabbit babies. Did you make a video yet? Can't wait to see them little blind naked cuties. I didn't take a video camera out there this morning because I wasn't sure if they were going to be out there or not. I actually thought that we were going to have babies yesterday morning. And I was like, oh God, maybe she's not pregnant, you know? Because she hadn't pulled fur or anything yet, but she had kind of like burrowed in the nest box. So I'm like, oh, you know, that's a good sign. And then this morning I saw like a ton of fur and I was like, I looked real close and I like saw the fur move. I'm like, yes, I have at least one in there. And then I like took them out and there was 4. So, but yeah, I'll do a video. I'll take my camera out there tomorrow morning. Freedom Quail Farm says, I had one
lift.
Right. Oh,
or fly.
Right into the sink of water. We warmed him up and he was fine, but I thought he was done for. Yeah, once they get wet, it's probably good you caught it right away because once they get wet, they can't regulate their own body temperature.
Yeah, they look like drowned naked mole rats.
Yeah. Kelly says, don't forget to pound that like button.
And ring.
Kelly says, okay, I'll be watching as listening as much as I can while dealing with a sick household. Love you both to pieces. Hugs. Yeah, sending hugs to you too. I hope everybody starts feeling better soon.
I figured there was something up because I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, my phone is so quiet. I've got Base is super cute.
I know she is.
Michelle says, oh my God, the puppy noises, I just can't. I know, I was just like, oh my God. That's why I say all the time, I'm like, I can't even. I just can't. Like, he's so precious. Me, Court Acres, Rick, good evening, Quail folk. Hope everyone is well. Oh my God, the puppy. Hello, thanks for joining us. Yes, he is a sweetheart. Gary Miller says, hold him while you can because he may hold you later. LOL, cute puppy. Yeah, yep. Dad was 190 pounds.
Or close to 200. Mom was 165.
Yeah, so we'll see. Obviously, he's got to be a big boy because Brandon's really tall. So, but he can't really be used for support until he's 18 months old because they grow then, and their bones aren't fully developed until then. So you can't really like be leaning on them, or you could hurt them or stunt their growth. So, Witch Doctor says, you guys make me feel much better about our weather. We were in a bit of a panic when our overnight temps got into the low 40s. We thought our quail would freeze to death, but they were just fine. Yeah, they'll be okay.
I don't know. If you got some of our birds, they got that cold-blooded.
They got some tundra blood.
Yeah, in them. You know, they're used to the below zero weather.
That's what I told Chris. I was texting him when he had his first batch of babies from us, the ones that the fox or whatever ended up eating. But he said he was, worried about putting them outside. I'm like, oh, that's all right. They've got ice in their veins, So Verna says her hatchlings are answering our hatchlings. Yeah, we've had some issues with light bulbs, and then we took the bulbs out. What the one you said the
socket actually
on it or something?
Broke. Yeah, they must have ran into it and the socket broke.
Yeah. I get really nervous too about the lights because the one time our son set the feeder too close and it melted. I'm like, oh my God, you almost burned the whole quail barn down.
That'd be fun, huh?
No. Fried quail.
But those are jumbos in there, and I think they're ready to move to cage. That's why they're just too crazy in there. I'm sorry, I keep yawning.
I know it makes me want to yawn. I'm trying not to. Silverback Stacker says, nah, man, I'm with you. Shorts down to 15. Yep. Not me. It's him. Yeah. Yusuf says, oh, the puppy is so cute. He sure is. Jerry Miller says it was 19 degrees here last night, and I was outside with my birds, and they were all singing. LOL, so cool. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Ed says, I only own one pair of long pants, and it's for funerals. That's morbid, but I can see that. I mean, you gotta have nice pants, Yusuf says, you guys should get some emus. I would love emus, but we live in the suburbs on less than an acre of land, so they wouldn't have enough room here. And our neighbors would definitely hate us, but their eggs are so pretty. And everybody is posting them online.
Emu.
Like a ray. That's basically a ray.
I want them when they're just mini little things.
Yeah, rays get to be
it's too big.
Well, then get a quail. I don't know. Everybody's posting their eggs for sale right now, and I'm like, oh, so tempting, but I'm like, no, no.
I don't know how I can,
or pheasants.
So yeah. I don't know how I can convince Mom to get an emu after we can't take care of it.
I could just drop it off at my mom and dad's. They've got 10 acres.
That'd work too. I'm sure your mom would love that.
I'm not sure what would happen during deer season though. Verna says Richters is a good place too, even though they are out of Canada. I wonder if they ship to the US. Yusuf says,
Probably.
or peacocks. Yeah, we had a peacock. That was part of one of the animals that died when everything decided to die on our farm. So we lost a bunch of baby bunnies, and then we also lost Pave, our peacock. So I made the mistake of, even though he was fully feathered, he didn't have anybody to cuddle with, and he died because it got really cold really fast.
Just reminding me about Canada. So the Quail Daddies calendar is international. We have one shipping to Canada. So,
but not, you would have to contact us, right?
Yeah.
Because our website won't allow shipping to Canada, so we had to place it like on the back end, and then ship it. So,
but yeah, if any of the fellow people in the north there want a calendar, we can make that happen. Just let me know.
Gary Miller says peacocks are loud. Yeah. Pave was about 6 months old or so. So they don't start doing that really annoying noise.
How'd that go?
They're repeating it. They don't start doing that until they're sexually mature, like mating age, and it's usually around 18 months or so. So I had figured, I was like, I got like a year left before we have to buy some land and get away from our neighbors. But he died. So things happen.
You can see his foot in the one little foot sticking up in there.
But peacocks are beautiful. Yes, they are. Pave was gorgeous.
I didn't do that. He's doing that.
Witch Doctor says, I love peacocks and emus. Yeah, I was surprised. So I had never been able to touch an emu until we went to QuailCon at my shire, and I was surprised their feathers remind me of net. They're very coarse. And I was not expecting that. It's very interesting.
I know you told me it was weird.
Yeah, it's not what I thought it would be. But I know there's blonde and white, or maybe blonde and white are the same. I don't know. I just see people call them both. I obviously also don't know much about emus, and I would need to learn more before I would get them, because they're huge, or they get to be huge, and they're very prone to injuries if they're not in the right enclosure and stuff. So I know that much. Me Core Acres Rick says, I like Mary's heirloom seeds. She carries some nice regional seeds for different areas of the country. Good to know.
That's cool.
I'll have to check that out. And then Rick said, my neighbor raises blonde emus. They are so beautiful. Yeah, they do look pretty, and I'm I kind of want the OG color, but I do like the white ones. They're pretty. Melissa says, thank you for the help. Yeah, you're very welcome. And feel free to private message us if you have any other questions or anything too. We'd be happy to help. SF Swanson says, come on, Kristin, you can rock the beard. Gary Miller says, I want to try raising pheasants. I will one day. Yeah, so that was kind of how I got to the quail. So I got into quail because I kind of fell down a YouTube rabbit hole, actually. I think I started looking.
That never happens.
Yeah, no. I think first my cousin asked me if I could hatch out some guinea fowl. And then I found out that they're extremely loud, even as chicks. And I was like, that's not happening. And so I tried to help him find some. And then I was like, I wonder about pheasants. Because I was looking at ring-necked pheasants, because I grew up hunting them. And I was like, and I know that the game farm that we hunted at, they bought them from somebody, and we went to the meetings, people pay good money for these pheasants. And then there was a black pheasant too that my mom actually had mounted because it's gorgeous. It's dusty now, but sorry, squirrel. Did she finally dust it?
I did.
You did? It actually, anywho, sorry, squirrel. So I was looking at pheasants, and then I saw you know, the people had the little like blinder things on them. I'm like, oof, I don't want to deal with that. And then I found out you actually have to have like a game bird license or whatever from the DNR. And at that point we were in the middle of the city and I was like, that's not happening. Then I looked into bobwhite quail, and you also need a license for those around here. So again, being in the middle of the city, that was not an option. And then I ran across Coturnix quail. And I'm like, huh. And I started to learn about how they need like virtually no space. They don't really make any annoying noises. Sounded good to me. So I wanted to get some, but then we decided to buy a house. So I'm like, well, I better just wait. So then I waited until we moved into this house. And then I started, and here we are. The end.
Well, now you know. I didn't even know all that story.
The more you know. I told you as it was happening. I think I was like texting him and stuff. Because, of course, I was at one point looking at like ostriches and stuff. And I'm like, I wonder how long before, because we knew we were going to probably be looking at a house and stuff. I'm like, how long do you think I could like hide this in the backyard in the middle of the city before somebody complained? Yeah.
Anywho.
Witch Doctor says, WTF, I'll send you a message later. Maybe you can see when my calendar will ship. Yeah, we can try to look at it because we should be able to see tracking and all that and to see if it's in production and stuff. Yusuf said, do you guys do the farm full time? Yes, but we also both work full time. So we definitely aren't farming as hardcore as we could and would like to. But we're not quite to the point of quitting our daytime jobs. And
I probably will never quit
He
mine.
probably won't because he's definitely brings home most of the bacon. And
it's not even because it's because I like my job.
Well, and that's where I'm struggling. Like, I really do like my job, but I really enjoy this. Like, both are very fulfilling in different ways. So, but we're not to the point financially to have me even drop down part-time or anything like that. So we're just making this work, and we are very busy and very tired all the time. And it kind of feels like a zoo around here, I'll be honest, but it makes me happy. So happy and crazy at the same time.
Melanie, yours has arrived in Las Vegas, Nevada today, this afternoon.
Estimated delivery is Saturday.
It should be probably delivered here in the next day or so.
Sorry, I'm just weeding through all the the small, the other old chit chat and stuff. Ro S says, hello from Canada. I have a Teddy Roosevelt Terrier pup keeping me busy till spring arrives. Then it will be birds and garden all over again. Teddy Roosevelt Terrier pup. I don't know what that looks like, but it definitely sounds cute.
Oh.
Does he speak softly and carry a big stick? Sorry.
Verna, just so you know, since I was in there, yours should be arriving tomorrow. It's in your town. So
that was a Teddy Roosevelt quote, by the way. For those who don't know, I don't I think
most people do.
I think so, but I'm like, maybe people are like, oh, you're so weird. Melissa says, got a roll. Thank you again for the help. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. You are very welcome. I'm glad we were able to help. Michelle says, we have retrieved rogue chicks with the vacuum. What? Loose pantyhose leg over the tube end so they can only get sucked.
The first. Okay.
I'm sorry. The visual.
That works.
My God. I'm sorry. Okay. I'll try to read it. Oh, I woke Nano up with my laughing. Loose pantyhose leg over the tube end.
You know, if you wake him up, you have to take him out.
So they can only get sucked into the first 2 inches. The suction will hold them without sucking them all the way.
It works.
I really want to try it. And I'm probably going to laugh the whole time.
No.
No? I just want to try it.
No. That sounds mean. I mean, if you have to,
well,
sure.
right. No, I don't mean like I'm just going to
But-
go walk over there and do it. I mean, the next time that one gets behind the stove or something stupid, like that sounds like a really good idea. You should record that if you ever do it because, my goodness, the visual. Ugh. Verna says, that is why I use brooder plates. Don't have to worry about things burning up. Yes. The only reason we started, okay, so we almost burned down the chicken barn once with a heat lamp. And I was like, never again. I'm never using a heat lamp ever again. Famous last words. But so then we started using like a sweeter heater and just the brooder plates and we loved them. But then all of a sudden we were outnumbered and didn't have enough brooder plates.
We also built the brooders that we did to use the lice just because they're larger.
And I thought it was going to be okay. And they are usually mostly okay. We learned our lesson with that. They're in the side and they're screwed into a socket so they don't move. So there's no chance of them falling. The problem was my son had put their plastic feeder like right next to it. Well, then
Right in
when
front
it
of
got a little bit lighter because they were eating the food, of course, the chicks hopping around in there got pushed up against the light bulb. So I opened it up the one time and it was like lava of plastic. I'm like, oh my God. Luckily nobody was hurt, like us or the birds or anything. So yeah, I wish we could do just brooder plates, but then, if you don't have big enough ones or enough, then babies get cold. And I don't like also that I can't see under there very well, but I mean, you gotta kind of pick your battles, Psycho Ward 360 is in the house. Hi, all. Hope all are doing well. Thank you for joining us. Hope your cellies are doing good, you guys.
Of course they are. Probably laying blue eggs here soon.
Yeah, should be soon. Perry Schofield said last night that he had quail survive the Canada winter for 3 months with no water, just eating snow, so they will survive anything. Yeah, they're weird. I mean, they are, what do I want to say? Like I think that's really cool that they figured that the snow would be a good source. Michelle says, sorry, what? Mini emus? That sounds like something I need. What the heck is a ray? I don't know how to spell that. You did spell it right. So good job.
Sorry.
I don't think that a mini emu actually exists. So the emus, ostriches, rays, and I think there's another one. They're all in the same family, the ratite family. I don't know how you pronounce it. I've read it a lot. It's ratite family. So the ray is like this tall. There's another one that's like in between that and an emu.
I think it's like 18 inches, the ray, right?
Yeah.
12 to
Something
18
like
inches, something like that.
Somebody was selling one at the swap we were at, but they were like disgustingly dirty. And I'm like, if that's how you are housing your animal, like I didn't want to bring it on the farm. Like I didn't even ask if they were NPIP. I wasn't going to go there. And then there's emus and then there's ostriches. They're all in the same family. Supposedly, from what I was reading, the emus are the friendliest. I guess the rays, and I know every animal is different, but apparently the rays have more of a bad attitude similar to ostriches than what the emus do. So, because I was like, oh yeah, small one, like I can the smaller usually the better, easier to manage. But then I heard that they weren't very like friendly, and I'm like, maybe not. Although I have heard emus like growl, and it is frightening. So, Jasmine said, that's cool, Jesse. I loved watching my quail eat snow this past weekend. Yeah, so Jasmine's photo, gorgeous, is the cover photo in the Quail Call group. So every week, S.O. Swanson posts, and everybody posts underneath that post their pictures, and like whichever one ends up with the most likes gets to be the cover photo for the week. And Jasmine's one, and it is gorgeous, like gorgeous, and like, yeah, it's stunning.
I won last week.
Yeah, with your angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Witch Doctor, wait, what mini emus is a thing? I didn't know that. Now look what you started.
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I apologize.
Harlan Cooper said, "Are you going to get another peacock?"
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see how things
might try
go.
hatching out some.
Yeah, so my mother-in-law's neighbor has peacocks, and he has a bunch. Then he like sells them to the zoos and stuff or something. But last year we got 4 eggs from him or something.
2,
and they didn't amount to nothing. Or one did, but then it didn't hatch. Or was that the ducks? We tried a couple different things this summer.
The goose eggs.
Oh yeah, that was it. So maybe.
Yeah, I don't think the peacocks didn't develop at all.
Yeah. So I don't know that I would get a big one again. Like I'd probably try hatching it out, but I'm not in a hurry because we don't have a lot of space and stuff, so we need more land.
Sorry.
Verna says, "I know they have emerald eggs. Yeah, they are really pretty. They're gorgeous, which makes it hard. You cannot candle them. So you have to like weigh them, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. And obviously you have to hand turn them. So, and they also take a really long time to incubate. So this time of year, people are setting them about right now. And then they start to hatch in like March or April, sometimes May.
Isn't it like 65 days, I think?
It's a ridiculous amount of time, yeah.
I researched into it, but I was like, that just sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
More work than I want to do.
I think it would be very rewarding, but I'm like, I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. So like, I'm not even going to put myself in that predicament. But
it's March.
Harley Cooper said, "When's the next swap meet in Fond du Lac?" Yes. 1 second. I have it in my calendar because I had to figure out when to set eggs.
It's in March.
It's not in my calendar? It totally was.
I think it's in 6 weeks.
Well, today I'm supposed to set eggs for Fond du Lac. So
we'll have a bunch of eggs.
Yeah, eggs and birds. We will have them.
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant, birds.
We'll have eggs too. Well, maybe. Depends on how busy we are, like shipping out. Verna says emus are seasonal layers too. Yeah, so I think right now is like their laying and reproduction time, which makes sense because it's winter here. So in like the southern hemisphere, it would be warm right now. So that makes sense.
Is that how it works?
Mm-hmm. Jesse Mills says, "Jasmine, I wouldn't mind them survive. I wouldn't imagine them surviving on just snow for 3 months, though. It just proves how hardy of birds they are until we try to keep them alive." Yeah, yes. Agreed. Jesse Mills says, "Emus are fun till they get loose and you have to wrestle with them." Yeah, I've seen some horror stories about how the emus have like gotten scared or something, like busted through the fence. And I've seen some where like they end up breaking their legs, so then they have to be put down, which is very sad. There's some that like get out and get hit by cars, so they end up having to be put down. There's some that get away and do successfully come back home, but it's like a headache and it takes days. So yeah, you definitely want to have the proper enclosure first and foremost. Psycho Ward says, "Hope it's not yellow snow." You know, yeah.
Plenty of that out front right now.
Yes. Gary Miller says, "Thanks. That was a lot of information." You're welcome. I don't know which part you're talking about, but you're welcome. Sometimes I give too much information, so I get made fun of at work for writing too long of emails and like being too thorough with like notes and stuff. I'm just thorough. Thurston Stout said, "I'd wrestle an emu." Maybe that's one of the events we should have for QuailCon, an emu wrestling contest in the mud.
No.
I have a feeling that nobody would win. Gary Miller says, "Had a friend that raised emus and ostriches, said they could be dangerous with their feet and claws." Yeah, they can be. And that's why I definitely don't want a mean very giant bird. So,
I don't know where he's running to upside down, but he's running somewhere.
Yeah, Nano is dreaming, and he's definitely chasing something.
He's laying on his back, running upside down.
Jesse said the only bad part was when it kicked both back feet out, putting it back in the pen. Oh, they grazed my shoulder and felt the wind on my face. We caught it a half mile down the road.
Oh, jeez.
Had to hobble the legs together and hold it on the back of the four-wheeler to get back. Oh, dear Lord. That's crazy. S.O. Swanson, then you can advertise buyers that they are vacuum hardy. Yeah, right? Which means they would probably be good in a tornado. Oh, man. Verna, oh no, why did because Verna's the next comment. I got them confused. Sorry. Ed Got Bait says the vacuum cleaner and pantyhose sounds like a pro tip to me. Me too. It's very clever, but it's also very funny. Vernon said when you have too many chicks, some will go under, others will go on top, LOL, of the brooder plate. Yep. Yeah, and then they poop on top, and then it's warm, so it like bakes on there, and it's a pain to clean. I hate that. That's my one like thing that I totally dislike about like brooder plates and incubators. Like they're like fine when they're new, but you will never, ever, 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 ever get it like completely clean. Like there's always gonna be some little yuck. And I don't like it. I just don't like it. Sounds like you had an adventure, Jesse. Yes, I agree. Psycho War says we're going to have you guys' Celadon grandbabies here in a couple weeks. That's awesome. Good for you. Verna said a ray can run 10 miles per fast.
10 miles per hour faster than the emu.
That's interesting. Huh. Thurston Stout said, I think I'll just stick to wrestling my quail. Plus, I'm not sure I could afford to feed an emu. Yeah, I'm sure it's not cheap because, I mean, the larger the animal, the more they need. Jasmine said, have a wonderful night, all. Gotta go for now. Give Nano a big snug for me. Of course we will. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Everybody's saying good night to Miss Jasmine. And then we have Julie Smith. I mean, I guess it could be Smith Julie. Hello from Michigan. Hello. Thanks for joining us. All right, we reached the end of the comments. So my mouth is super dry. But yeah, we'll be back next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central to talk some more. Hopefully we'll give you my update on the rabbits, and hopefully we have good news. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Visit us on whiskeytangofarms.net and on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm trying to remember all of my shameless plugs to not forget. Harlan Cooper says, where are my manners? Hello, everybody. My next question, if I was to buy birds, can I get an NPIP certificate? Not trying to be a hard nose. Would it be possible to have you test my birds? Yeah, so when you're NPIP, when you sell, you're actually supposed to give the buyer a copy of your certificate. So I can, like, if you buy birds from us, I can certainly provide that for you. That's not a problem. That's something we are supposed to be doing. I don't know how much antigen I'm going to have left after I test Frank's birds. So I'll have to see. But you can also check on the NPIP website. You can find testers, and it's organized by county. When I checked this last spring, the list was not updated. Excuse me. So I tried contacting a bunch of people, and they're like, yeah, I don't do it anymore. That's old, or no, my certificate expired. So just be aware of that. You might get a couple dead ends, but a lot of times they're like, yeah, but you can try calling so-and-so. So yeah, definitely check out the site and try to find somebody in your area. I'm trying to, I don't know if that was on the NPIP site or if it was on the state of Wisconsin site.
It's the Wisconsin one, I think.
Yeah, but if you start with NPIP, you'll end up on the Wisconsin page, is how I found it. So, everybody's saying good night. Yes, thank you everybody for hopping on. But yeah, we're gonna go. I can't stop yawning. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. But have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye.